You know I do comedy. As my girlfriend, do you think I'm funny?
Hell no. You hilarious.
That's cat.
Right. Hey, you ever took a golden shower?
No fucking way. I think on an accident though.
Nah, man, low key, girls be lying. We just want me peeing on y'all motherfuckers.
Have you ever took one of your boyfriends to the strip club?
No, I never had a boyfriend.
Ooh, she gotta take a shot. She gotta take a shot, bro. Jameson.
On some player shit, though.
So, Gene, is it true that you're dating a local high-profile rapper?
What? Yes, it's true.
Man, who is this rapper?
Y'all believe that? What y'all think?
I can't just tell everybody his name. Like, he ain't going to talk to me no more. Get out of here.
She dated 21 Savage, bro. I seen her, bro. My rose, bro.
I think it's cap. I don't know what everybody else think.
Cap.
Well, we have these drinks here. You can choose to take a shot from, or we have these blunts here you can toke from as a form of consequence.
I don't drink or smoke, so.
So, like, what do you do, though? I just want to know.
What do you guys want me to do?
I mean, shit.
I'm saying, what's up? Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off. Take it off. Amara, I heard you had a boyfriend. I was kind of looking forward to meeting him tonight. Why didn't you show up?
That's a good question.
Ooh,
I'm gonna text
girl,
my
you
boo
need
right
to check
now.
them, cause
he was supposed to be here an hour ago.
exactly. Tell him to bring some weed.
Yep.
He hasn't texted me, so let me see. Let me see.
Oh, okay. Yes. Very, very, very. What's up, everybody? I'm so fucking lost at the moment. I just What's up, everybody? Welcome to Speak on the Chop of the Barbershop Talk. I'm your host, Annie B, and we got a good show for you guys today. If you guys ever want to get a hold of me, you can hit me at www.what'syourfade.com or on all platforms at What's Your Fade. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Get at me, you know what I'm saying? But today, we got a good show today. We got my girl up in here, Miss Courtney Luv, and with her business partner, we have Miss D. Olivia Jordan. Hey. Okay, stop playing. Yes, what's up, y'all? Hey, look, I was so into that. I was like, he was like, go. I'm like, huh? I still want to watch. So you guys check that video out and everything like that. It's my home. That's their friend Amari, you guys. So it's Smoking Cap. If you guys want to ever look that up, look it up online right now. It is something good to see. Okay, it gets more interesting because there's a video right after. Okay, so yeah, tell us a little bit something about that right there, man. How was that?
So that was interesting. So I've been like trying to put out the fact that we have the production company and that I've turned my house into a studio setting. So
okay,
that was
wait.
filmed at my house.
Wait. This is so dope. Wait before we get deeper into that. Filming a freaking video out of your house and turn it into a studio.
That was
Tell them where they can find you. Tell them, pretty much a little bit where they can find you and your names and stuff again, so they can get to know who we are online with.
Okay, so I'm Courtney. I'm also Courtney Luv 562. That is one of my handles. I run the nonprofit called Kiss My Eczema, where our motto is Kiss My Eczema or Kiss My Ass. So you can literally find me if you type in Courtney Luv 562, but make sure you spell love LUV, then 562_Sheree. And then for my nonprofit, which is Kiss My Eczema, it's literally Kiss My Eczema, and I will pop up, and me and my work will pop up.
Oh, that's perfect. So. Okay, tell us something about you, Olivia.
Okay, well, I'm the Olivia Jordan. I'm her business partner. We have a production company that's like bubbling up right now, Backburner Productions, where her house, again, she said, we turned into a studio pretty much. So already filming music videos, as you can see. We got some stock photos, already did some photo shoots and stuff. So, trying to do her thing, trying to get my business partner to push her Kiss My Eczema Foundation a little bit more. So,
okay.
Yeah, keep plugging that Kiss My Eczema. But you can find me at OJ the Juice Girl, at Back Burner Productions, which is our company again. So.
Oh, that's perfect. Look, we need to put that innovative. at
Innovative.
the okay, right in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the innovative business. You know what I mean? So tell us a little bit more about you setting this up. You know what I mean? In your house, and what made you even want people to come inside. You know what I mean?
So, as a model, it gets hard to find photo shoot space, indoor photo shoot space especially. It gets really hard, to either get bookings. People prices are outrageous, or they're overbooked, or they just don't have time, or they don't have what you want or what you need. And so I got to the point where I was just tired of like asking for space. I was tired of, you book someplace, you're waiting 2 weeks to get in there, and they're like, oh, we can't do it, they cancel out or whatever.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, let's stop depending on everyone else. Codependency is a bitch. But let's just do it ourselves. Like,
Right.
Fuck it, let's do it. Let's go buy the stuff. Let's learn how to use it. Let's get our photographers together. Like, let's just do it.
Right.
We have the space. We have the opportunity. We've been blessed with it, so let's do it.
Right, and that's dope. With that, on this show right now, we have this question or whatever. It's like, what was your fucking moment of 2020? You know what I mean? So was that part of the fucking moment?
That was part of the fucking moment, because like when the whole corona thing, when the whole pandemic happened, literally everything shut down. I went from working 3 jobs that I loved and could maneuver around and still, chase my dream.
Right.
To not having a single job. And like I said, when that shut down, a lot of the studios shut down. A lot of photographers weren't doing it. You didn't have the material. You didn't have what you needed.
Right.
So you were on pause.
Right.
Can you pull the microphone closer to you?
Oh.
I got tired of being on pause. I got tired of not moving forward when I'm ready to move forward,
Right.
So I was like, just do it my damn self.
That's the truth, man. That's the truth. A lot of people don't understand how to do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? So like you say, they stay in a systematic depression. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my God, I have to stay in the system of going to work, having to wake up, having to do this and that. And then a lot of people change their whole outlook on jobs, period, once it happened. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It was more like, dude, I cannot be in this system no more. It's something like a damn assembly line. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to get the same entire breakfast. Everybody's going clock in at the same entire time.
Exactly.
Everybody's going in and clocking out at the time. Everybody's like, oh my God, dude, we can't keep on with this routine.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And
Something has to change.
Yeah.
Like,
And you know what? I'm kind of like happy that it happened a little bit. Not saying that I'm happy that we had to fucking lose jobs. We had to freaking, you know what I'm saying, some people went homeless, some people with all this stuff. I'm not saying I'm happy with that. I'm just saying the creativity that came within a lot of people. Because it's so many businesses do it. I've been like, hell yeah, we are up here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, so many businesses that I say it like this. I say, we're bringing back the Disney era. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying the imagination. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bring back the imagination. You know what I'm saying? Because what are you thinking? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Seriously, these kids don't really know the Disney era to me. They know Pixar. So they know like something can be developed and created on a computer and boom, you know what I'm saying, is this little 3D image, and it is what it is. But you don't know what it takes to create that 3D image.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Before we had art class where we had to
real
draw
Exactly.
in the 3D. You know what I'm saying?
It was
So
absolutely
it
a
was
drawing board.
absolutely a drawing thing. So where you're like, oh, what am I gonna draw next? Oh, I'm gonna draw Courtney next to me. So like, let me see your face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now
Sketch.
it's like, I can get on the computer and digitally do it.
Take a picture
You know
of
what I'm
you and
saying? And then now you're a
cartoon
cartoon.
character. Like, what the hell?
Right.
It's, I mean,
Filters.
I know it's a lot to do, but it's different when you are doing that by hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, like you said, for you to create something from your mind is this by hand. You're like, oh, let me write this down. Should I do a studio? Would it work?
Right.
Let me check out I'm gonna get a little wall right there. Let me write this down. I'm gonna decorate it like this. I'm gonna do it like that. So it became a time in everybody's life to where they like, what the hell can I do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we looking at everybody like, yeah, what can you do? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then everybody's like, oh my God, she knew how to sew. Oh my God, you can create a lipstick. Oh my God. It's like, dude, this shit is easy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This shit
I'm
is easy.
not a good person at just being completely unproductive. Like, my wheels are always turning. Like,
Right.
if I'm not physically doing something, mentally I'm there. Like,
Right.
something is being created within my head. And
Right.
Right.
So like within that, just taking the steps that you took to get to your nonprofit. You know, it
Kiss
took.
My Eczema.
Yeah, Kiss My Eczema. That sounds so fucking dope to me. Seriously,
That is
y'all got
really
T-shirts and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Like-
Speaking of pushing my partner.
Okay.
I've been telling her that I think it would be so cute to get those little exercise shorts from the 70s that everybody's wearing again.
Oh, they do.
With the Kiss My Eczema or Kiss My Ass.
Yeah, but that's good though, you know,
that
because
was my first thing that I wanted to do was like the short productions, because literally it is Kiss My Eczema or Kiss My Ass.
right.
This is mine. This is me. Like, my eczema has been my lifelong battle.
Right.
And then, like, back in the day, growing up with these size lips was scrutinized. Like, I would get made up from having naturally full lips. And then when I started modeling, I started looking like, oh my God, people pay for this?
Okay, shit, hell yeah. They,
fine.
look, pay for your booty, pay for your lips, pay for your skin
pay
color.
for it.
They go tanning. They do everything. I'm telling you.
So
You see what I'm saying?
I've
Underneath the
naturally,
sun.
God given, been blessed with this eczema, which I thought was like a super flaw growing up, because it was such a foreign thing. A lot of people didn't know what eczema, they didn't know how to deal with it. Like, it was just something people looked at was like, ugh.
Yeah, like,
So it was
yeah.
insecurity.
Right.
So I took my two biggest like life insecurities and I put them together.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I love this shit
Yeah.
now. Like, this is me. I am eczema. I am big lip Courtney. Like, Kiss My Eczema is literally me in
Right.
full description.
Yeah, I love it because I have family members and everything like that who have eczema, and it's like they're looking for places and trying to treat it, and you know, it's like they don't a lot of people don't understand what it is, and a lot of people frown upon it, considering that some people don't know how to treat it as well, to where they you find them scratching in a certain place, or you find them like, oh my God, my skin is burning, you know what I'm saying, or you find them to say, you know, certain different things, or it leaves spots and stuff like that, and they don't know how to, you know, treat it. So like, tell us a little bit on how you kind of like treat it, and how you kind of like, you know, like, I'm not saying you camouflage it, but how do you know what I mean? How do you keep it, you know what I mean? Yeah. How do you keep the flare down? Yeah.
So atopic dermatitis is the medical name for eczema.
Okay. So say that one more time instead of
Atopic dermatitis
Okay.
is the medical name for eczema. Now, there's about like 7 or 8 stages of eczema.
Okay.
So that's why you see like it affects different people like different
Ways, yeah.
You have like neural eczema, which is like more of like stress related. When you're stressed, when you're antsy, when you're anxiety driven, when you're depressed, it will literally cause your skin to flare up. You have seasonal eczema, where it's like the summers are horrible on you because of the pollen. You have the winter where you get a lot drier. So what you're using during the summer is not going to work during the winter.
Right.
You have just natural allergies, eczema. So it's like, what are you eating? What you're consuming? Then you have like eczema that affects you from fragrance wise, from the dyes in your fabrics
clothes,
that you wear, from the perfumes to the lotions to the soap to sulfate, which is in a lot of soaps.
It totally is.
It's all
Hair
these simple
products
things
and
that
things.
people don't recognize that help, you know, that causes their eczema to flare up. And so like a while ago I was like, you know, doing my best to try to teach people like to pay attention to your allergies, especially your food allergies. People really disregard their food allergies because just growing up you eat whatever. Like, I didn't know until a serious moment happened that I'm literally allergic to beef and pork. Like, I cannot ingest red meat enzymes, or it closes my throat, swells my eyes shut, I pretty much damn near die.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
so I had to have that traumatic experience to figure out, like, what is it? And it happened more than once. And then I was like, okay.
I can't have that.
Yeah, this is probably not for
Yeah,
me.
this is not for me.
Right.
Really?
And like, I've been eating coconut all my life, and I just became like really allergic to coconut.
Right.
To where like I don't get to full anaphylactic shock, but I get congested, I get rashy, I get swollen.
Really?
I get hives, and I'm like, I've been eating coconut, I'm enjoying some of my life. Like,
yeah.
so as you grow, your body changes, and different things that you could have, you can't have anymore. But unless you're paying attention to what affects you when it affects you, do you not know? You
Right.
don't know that way. Usually if somebody tells you or teaches you that.
Yeah.
So you could be like, I've been using avocado face masks and all that kind of stuff, and I've been eating avocado, but now like I get these red bumps and these dry patches, and I'm just like horribly itchy, and I don't know. You're probably allergic to avocado.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
but you're like, oh, I eat avocado all the time, but you never really realize
That is what
setting you
particular
off.
thing.
Yeah.
Right. For real.
Because some people don't. I say a lot of people today are on the fast kick, meaning like everything has to come quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they don't have enough time to do a lot of stuff. And then what I mean by that is like even eat or cook a fresh meal.
Themselves.
You know what I mean?
Right.
To understand what they're intaking every day, because it's like I said, you go back into that one mode of, okay, we have this, we're walking in the same direction, we're in the same mode, and so from that point, you just get something quick. You just do stuff quick,
Yeah,
and you're not even you know.
realize.
And then that's why I say like the other day it was so funny. We were playing basketball at the park. Excuse me. And I was like, oh my God, I still got my handles. Okay, yeah, whatever. And so I'm like going up, and like probably like I say 30 minutes in, I'm like, Lord, I am so freaking tired.
Right.
I don't know why I'm so tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm so tired. It is ridiculous. And I'm like, my boyfriend's like, you playing? You got next? I'm like, dude, not this round. And I'm like, and he's laughing at me. He's thinking that I'm like, oh man, he's like, oh man, you ain't playing all this crazy, man, but you play. You know, he had this other thing in his mind, but I'm like, nigga, I can't even fucking move damn near. But I'm still bouncing this ball, trying to make it seem like I can do this. But I'm like, oh shit, if I don't sit my ass down real quick.
I am on my way down.
Yeah, I am on my way down. The death is near. You feel what I'm saying? And so I'm like, oh man, I need to watch what I eat. I need to do this. But I have this problem right now to where everything seems like we outside. So I'm like, can we drink? Can we drink? Can we have a party? I want some oysters. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm gaining this weight. But I mean, I feel when you saying that shit. But
that was also a thing that hit me with the pandemic. Like, I put on weight.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of runway. And so I'm already not at required height for runway. So
Right.
me being, slimmer,
it gives you a little
I got away
stretch.
with a lot
yeah.
of shit.
Give you a stretch. Yeah.
Boost you up. I
Yeah.
got away with a lot of stuff.
Just
And then,
poke the
when
neck
I
out,
started
baby.
putting on weight, I started getting like insecure, and I'm like, you know what? And then I'm like, you still fucking got it. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
still got it. Like, I started doing, a couple little things here and there. Even a photo shoot that I did at home. And I looked at myself and I was like, look at you.
Yeah.
Fucking
But see,
look at
that's the
you.
confidence in everybody. You see what I'm saying? And tell me about that. Like just doing runway. You get what I'm saying? Having to do runway and then be that confident girl.
That
and then
is
like my thing is this, I
adrenaline
cannot.
rush.
I will not. And I ain't. You feel what I'm saying? Gonna get out there in no damn heels.
I'm gonna get you.
You
in
feel
that
what I'm
one point in
saying?
time.
And walk this runway in front of all these people, and I feel like, bitch can't walk in heels that well, so I'm not finna tip. You know what I'm saying?
got you.
You know what I
I
mean?
teach
These
runway,
ankles in basketball has been through some things.
You'd be surprised.
So for me to walk in heels in a long, I'm like, that catwalk is something serious. I don't know how they do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it became something that I love. Like, I never thought I would be modeling. Like, I literally went to school for dentistry. Like, back in the day, that's what I was going to school for. I went to school for dentistry. I did dentistry for a couple years. And then, I don't know, life just took me in a completely different direction.
Right.
I'm so grateful for it, though.
Yeah.
I never thought I would be doing modeling. Never thought I would be doing runway. Or even the amount of shows that I've done and being able to teach it and like
Right.
help build these girls up that are like
Insecure in so many ways.
It's awesome. Like, I didn't know that loving yourself and learning to love yourself, you can encourage so many people to do the freaking
Yes,
same.
yes,
It's beautiful to me.
yes.
Yes, Muse.
I'm not amused though.
No, it's just ironic. Like when you say like the fuck it moment of 2020. I have eczema as well. I have atopic, but I also have dyshydrotic eczema, which is a totally different blistering, burning, searing, skin opening, bleeding at any moment. on your hands.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
You get it primarily like on the palms of your hands. The
And
bottom of your
I
feet.
literally like
The
it
surfaces
just.
you wouldn't think you would get.
This
it
is
on.
like the
Right.
5th layer of skin in the last 5 months.
Really?
I just regenerate. I became this phoenix, you know.
Right.
But that's how I have to look at it. But I literally could not do anything as far as working or anything like that. And then this gym right here, you know,
Okay.
she took me under her wing and reminded me about the eczema thing. No, own it. You know what I mean? Because I shied away from the modeling thing too. Because I'm posing. I do my normal.
Yeah,
and they're
I ain't finna show this. Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
because it literally was kind of like you said, with people not understanding. They're like, what's going on? You know what
I don't want to shake your
I don't
hand. I
wanna
can't
touch
do
you.
this.
Or
Yeah.
my favorite, because I have to wear cotton gloves because of this creams that I have to wear.
Right.
And they're normally white,
Right.
which we know the ushers
But they have
or
Right.
the praise dancers.
Yeah.
So shut up, Tony.
Okay.
I constantly get either are you, a performer, or is this, are you about to, or it's constant questions about the gloves, and I'm like, trying to be nice about it. Yes, I know it's summertime. I know it's hot. I know I have on cotton gloves. Leave me alone. The pandemic helped. I'm like, it's the pandemic. Don't touch me.
Yeah, that's what it is. Please don't touch me.
But all of this, with the Kiss My Eczema stuff, it really got me back focused and able to like not worry about how they look at it. You know what I mean? I know what it is, and I know how to handle it. And I gotta watch what I eat. She's constantly slapping food out of my hands. We do look out for each other because I don't want her throat closing up at a set.
Hell
you know what I mean? Because somebody didn't use the tongs for chicken and the beef. You know what I mean? I'm always on somebody's ass about that. Like
And see, and a lot of people think
in the back, talking to the cook, so if you cook this on this grill, you gotta cook this.
No,
on that. Oh my God, I'm not even.
No, you gotta clean the grills.
Yeah, because that is so freaking serious, you guys. Because shout out to, I call her my godmom. Oh my God, I love her so much. You know what I'm saying? I love her so much. She's one of my clients. Her name is Marsha. Shout out to her. I love her so much. Her son, you know what I mean? Rest in peace to him, you know what I mean? He ended up he had a peanut allergy. And a lot of people don't understand what it is when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? You have to get that Epsi pill. The Epsi shot and everything like that. Yeah, got an EpiPen too?
I got one.
It's so serious. And people think that it's a joke when, some people mistake it as, oh, you're being bougie, or you're being over, you're exaggerating.
That's how I felt a lot of times.
Some people think you're doing
special. No, I don't want to die.
I'm allergic to sugar.
Shit.
I'm allergic to sugar. You know how many people make fun of that? They're like, seriously?
And that
I get a Diet Coke. They're like, really?
Yeah.
A Diet Coke?
Because she's already
I can't have sugar.
Yeah. And it's like some people don't want to just sit back and tell everybody in the whole entire fucking universe, hey, I have a problem. Right. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want you to look at me this way. You feel what I mean? Right. So at the end of the day, shout out to Marsha, like I was saying to her, her son ended up, going to I believe an Albertsons or something like that, eating food. And from that point, a lot of people don't understand. You have to be fucking careful. Yeah. If you don't be careful, if you don't know what you're doing, you can't. That's a lot of people. They look at me like, okay, when I go to work and stuff like that, I smoke. You know what I'm saying? I smoke a lot of marijuana. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when I deal with children, I'm not finna partake. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not finna do certain things prior to, doing things with children or doing things, with heavy utensils or metals or operations and shit like that. I do certain things, you know what I'm saying? So even though I'm a avid smoker, and I'm like, praise to the smokers, let's smoke. You know what I'm saying? And anybody, hey, we got Kush Talk coming up. Check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Responsible adult.
You have to be a responsible adult about things.
Forget about
and
that
some workers and some people are so devious, you know what I'm saying, they do shit on purpose. You know what I'm saying? They do shit on purpose, and they don't understand how you hurt someone. You know what I mean? You can hurt someone intentionally, you can hurt someone without having knowledge of. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people all the time, like I tell my godson, hey, listen, before you say ill to something, try this shit first. You see what I'm saying? Right. Because that happened to me before. My uncle told me, because he was eating some food or whatever. And I'm like, ew, what is that? So he like grabbed my hand like, listen, don't ever do that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you try some shit first, then you judge that. Don't judge something you don't know of. And then that's like how I feel about people too. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? You don't know this or you don't know of that. Why would you judge it? Why don't you get a part of it and experience it? You know what I mean? Some things are bad, some things are good.
I'm very much like that. It's like my blessing and my curse, because I'm always trying to we'll give them a chance. We'll have some patience. Yeah. We'll be understanding. And sometimes it's like, girl, that just lit your house on fire, threw your car in the lake, and you're talking about be understanding.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
what were they going through?
Exactly.
What is going on in the world that's going to make them that angry or that destructive?
Yes.
And yes. That's not your, but I literally pay attention to that because I choose to.
Yeah, and that's a good thing for you to be in tune with yourself so much to where you inspire other people to get in tune with their self. Right. That right there is, it's inspirational. You know what I'm saying? You guys, once again, Kiss My Eczema or Kiss My Ass. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep on promoting
That is
it
the motto.
because it's real. It's people out here who are really insecure. They don't want to put on bathing suits. They don't want to put on shorts. They don't want to do certain things.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
a physically, mental, emotional
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
And people don't get that. Like on the days where my skin is like really bad, like if it's rashy or if it's like blistered open,
Yeah.
I get physically uncomfortable.
Right.
Which makes me a little less patient, makes me a little more antsy. I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be bothered. I want to calm down enough so that my flare up can calm down and I can heal and I can get up and ball my fist.
Right.
My hands are cracked up and now I can't ball a fist. That is physical pain.
Yeah.
Which affects your mental and your emotional. Like they don't understand. My leg could be cracked open or my neck could be itching so bad I'm in pain and I'm crying.
Right.
Because it actually hurts. Like, oh, it doesn't look that bad. It literally, it hurts. But you don't understand because you don't have
You don't endure this, yeah. Yeah. That's crazy, yeah. So shout out to those people out there who have eczema, and if you're ever looking for,
I love you.
if you're looking for a campaign or something like that, or a place to get in tune with how to deal with people or deal with yourself, accepting yourself for who you are and what you have and what you do, you know what I'm saying, or how you do it, you know what I'm saying. Come on,
Well, we're gonna
once
start
again,
doing the
Kiss My
meditation
Eczema.
and yoga seminars again.
And that's perfect.
I feel like it's important. I started them a while ago, then I kind of stepped back, so I started more into modeling. But like I didn't realize how effective like teaching people like how to spiritually like chant and embrace yourself, telling yourself you're beautiful, you're confident, you're immaculate, you got this. Like I didn't realize how effective that was until I see the things that go on now, and I'm like, people do need to learn how to speak those words. Into existence to
because
themselves.
people are fucking mean, man. Today's generation, man. I'm not even gonna play with you, bro. I'd be like, okay, we outspoken, but we behind the camera or we behind the internet or whatever.
Yeah.
But once you get some shit said to you, like these kids today are very. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. These kids are so sensitive. You know what I'm saying? They
That
couldn't
part.
last in the roasting era. Like back in the day.
Fragile.
When I say the roasting era, bro, when your mama jokes was serious and you had to put your chest out and say you don't know my mama though,
Right.
or you get your ass whipped for saying something, these kids don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like they resort to other antics, you know what I'm saying? It'll be of, okay, they get behind the whole shit and catfish you and try to set you up and do some, weird shit, you know what I'm saying?
They just can't take a face-to-face battle or fight.
Hell no. You remember them battles? You remember that time, well, when we were younger?
Remember slap boxing?
Hell yeah.
Out of line,
You go up, or you remember that game Open Chess where them dudes was playing Open Chess or BB Bridges and shit?
Bridges.
Nigga, stop playing. They would get your ass beat up in school.
Open neck.
Yeah.
That shit was crucial.
Open neck was the real.
That
You feel
shit
what I'm
was no
saying?
joke.
Chop.
Give me that rip.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me that rip.
Give me that rip.
Give me
You know
that.
what I'm saying? They don't understand, like,
They're
you know what I
abusing
mean?
me. No, we are literally.
It's shit that goes on in life that you gotta endure to be a real ass person out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout
I
out to the
mean,
90s.
shout out to the 80s and the 90s. You see what I'm saying?
80s and the 90s.
Because we
80s, baby,
bred
90s
some
raised me,
freaking
baby.
warriors, bro.
Right.
It's like, I'm talking about picking up shit like hot ass stones, like, don't trip. Put it over there.
Drinking out the water hose.
Stop
Right?
playing. We're
Are you
thinking on the same
Bacteria.
level. You know,
Bacteria,
we were doing shit that
That water
like,
run
and
for
that's
a
why I'm like,
second.
I don't understand how these people are today. Like, the kids today is like, oh my god, I can't do this. Oh my god, the Lord
We
is not.
were kids that wanted to go outside. The worst
Yes.
thing you could do to a kid was not let us
Them go outside.
These
We out the
days,
window and shit. Like,
these
hey, go
kids
knock on the
refuse to
door.
go outside.
Yeah, you remember
Right.
that shit? You go, hey, go knock on the door.
go
Ask my mom. You know what I'm saying? If I can go outside. Nowadays, it's like you gotta pay a kid to go outside. Like, dude, you don't want to be in my conversation. My conversation is boring. You know what I'm saying? But they take it as it's an interesting conversation. And you're like, dude, you don't supposed to
Play
fucking
in
be
some
here.
mud, make a mud
You know what I'm
cake,
saying?
you know?
Get out of my face.
Yeah, get out of my face. But you know what? I think it's like because today's generation, or not even that, the parents, they don't be that attentive. You know what I'm saying? So the
Yeah,
kids have to
that
be
has
in their
to be
shit.
the
You know what I'm saying?
iPad and a tablet phase. You
We
know what
gotta
I
keep
mean?
them quiet instead of productive, and then they don't learn how to be social.
Yeah.
And then when they get older, they get out to the real world and they become that sensitive
They're
child.
weirdos. Yeah.
Because they don't
That's
know
why they're all weirdos.
sarcasm.
Right,
you know?
right. They don't know
Somebody-
sarcasm.
They're not even being serious. They're just saying your shoes are leaning
Yeah,
to the left. Like,
yeah.
it's funny.
Yeah,
Right.
they don't want to be. They don't want to be laughed at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want to laugh with
That
you.
got laughed at from the shoe bending to the left are
Yep.
the ones that are like making
Yeah,
shoes,
shoes,
now.
yeah.
Got all the shoes in the closet. They built up
Disney
from that.
era, stop playing. I'm saying, I'm like, dudes, the imagination came from that shit. You know what I'm saying? You went to school. If you got bullied, I mean, you know what the crazy thing is? I don't believe in bullying at all. You know what I'm saying? But I remember back in the day when people would say shit, you know what I mean? And I used to be like, oh, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a tomboy, you know what I mean? But they didn't know, you know what I'm saying? They didn't know what my background story was for being a tomboy. You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I mean, I loved guys, but then again, it was more like, you know, it's a background story to this shit, you know? So from that point, it was just more like, you taunt me, you say things and all this, and you think that I'm this little guy or whatever, but in reality, I don't want you guys to see I don't want you to see my shape. I don't want you to see any of that. I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? And so what would you tell children today that are in that matrix? You know what I'm saying? They are so insecure that they tend to follow a trend or follow something that is not of them just to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? What would you tell a young kid today? Because just like yourself, when you were younger, like you said, it was kind of hard. You know what I mean? To have this, and you probably, like I said, the Disney era, you probably were like, hey, I'm somebody else today. You know what I'm saying? They can't play with my emotions today. They can't hurt me today. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? What would you tell a kid that you would have told your younger self? You know what I'm saying?
I would say appreciate your imagination and always pick your piece over the poison.
That's good. That's good. That's really good.
So breakdown, yeah.
Heck
Always
yeah.
pick your piece over the poison. Like,
Yeah.
Going out and partying, turning up, and all that is fun.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you need your peace. You need to be able to hear yourself think. You need self-solidarity. Like,
Yeah.
you need to choose your peace over the poison. The poison's always gonna fucking
Right.
be there. But that peace, you gotta work for that.
So what are some of the things you do to keep peace, you know what I'm saying, in your free time?
I am a self-meditationer. I will, like, everything will be going, and I'll be like, all right, I'm done.
Right.
And when I'm saying, like, I'm done with something, that's literally for
She
my own
tunes
self-respect.
all the way out.
Yeah, yeah. See, and that's a good thing, though. And that's
I will unplug the
you know
In
how
the middle
do
of
you
a
know how,
conversation.
you know how much of a talent that is to tune every fucking thing out? Like, you can be in a room full of people and just, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying?
I have no in between. Either I'm like there or I am not.
Right.
And if I am not, I am not. If I am, I am. If you get me in that middle, you don't like me.
Right.
I don't like me.
Right. You need a
And
Snicker
I'm not
bar.
gonna give nobody
She
else
gonna need a
that-
Snicker bar,
that
right?
Kind of control. Like, I'm not gonna give you that kind of control over me to take me out of my element. So zone you out.
Yeah, that's dope. So, what would you tell young young people who are inspiring to be a model with different, you know what I'm saying, not disformities or anything like that, but with different type of insecurities? What would you tell someone, like, hey man, just do it, you know what I mean, just jump out there, man? Because I know Will Smith got this little thing about just jump. He did the jump on, I think it was the 50th jump or something like that. He jumped off a rock or some shit. I was like, okay, go ahead, that was your dream, to jump off
Like,
this rock.
literally be your own you.
Yeah.
If I would have let my insecurities, like things that are front face visual, my lips, if I would have let that discourage me from smiling as much as I smile, or if I would have let my skin keep me covered up like I was, I would never be doing runway. I would never be a model. I wouldn't be here.
Is it really hard to get in that?
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. It's way easier now than when I even first started.
Okay.
When I first started, to like, you gotta be like 5'9" and up. You gotta be this size, 0/-0.
Yeah.
And the standards have changed so much.
Right.
And I was like right in the mix of it when they were changing, and I was like, cool.
Right.
So like me, I'm like 5'3.5", 5'4".
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But when I go to a casting and I go to an audition, I stand tall, and they be like, well, how tall are you? How tall do you need me to be?
Right, because I'm
That's
gonna
what
do
I can do for you. How tall do you need me to be?
Right, because I can.
How tall I am.
Yeah.
I figured out how to make it work. I got you. If you want me, I got you.
That's dope. That's dope.
my shit.
Look, shout out to Black Girl Magic. Okay, stop playing, because we can do some shit that y'all don't even understand. You know what I'm saying?
I will get the hair up twice as high on the platform and be
For
wearing
real.
hair.
Are you
Yeah.
5'10"? Yes, I am today.
Yep. And then what was that girl? What's her name? Shamara Richardson, the one who just went to the shout out to her too. Black Girl Magic is really in the building. Stop that. Like all these black girls inside Tokyo.
Yes.
Man. Yes.
Ready.
Olympics is coming, y'all. Get ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so have you ever thought about being out of the country modeling or doing something like that?
Yes,
Or
I've always had a friend that she really wants me to come to the Ukraine.
yeah.
Like, they will love you. You're like the perfect type. They like come, and I'm like, girl. I
Yeah.
haven't got my passport yet because I'd be afraid that I'm gonna go somewhere and not come back.
Girl, I
Because
said
am
that.
that sporadic person.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm like, I could go, and I will be gone.
Right.
Supposed to be for 4 days and be gone for 2 months.
Right.
Like-
Okay. And that's how I felt about that movie. What was it called? It's like, okay, you get on this plane and you be gone for like 5 years and come back. You're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I forgot the name of the movie, but it's on Netflix, you guys. It's hilarious. Well, it's not hilarious, but it's like, oh my God.
But it's reality. I took a trip like that. They were just like, oh yeah, just come to New York. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I went
Yeah.
to New York, and then I ended up in North Carolina, and then I ended up in Huntington Beach, and then I ended up in this little bitty ass island called Ocracoke that nobody ever knows about. They used to like sell coke. And
Yeah.
so it's got
That's super,
Ocracoke, like,
Coke. That's super dope.
right? I ended up living there. I went to Michigan. I went to Washington. I was just gone.
Wow. So is that your most spontaneous or sporadic situation?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's
Yeah, it was
fun,
going,
though.
and I think like only my uncle knew where I was for like the first 2 months. I was
Really?
Like 4, almost 5 months. I
What?
just left.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
And but I
goodness.
figured out I can literally live anywhere and make it.
Yeah, you
Like,
really can.
I work hard.
Yeah.
I pick up things fast.
Uh-huh.
I can figure this shit out.
Right.
Like,
What was your what was your favorite your favorite place, you know what I'm saying, that you've been?
I think New York.
Yes.
New York has this underground reggae scene
Mhm.
tone that you gotta know somebody to know somebody to know somebody.
Okay.
And I went there, and just like the videos, everybody's dancing in sequence, like they're all doing a little dance move
Yeah.
together, and it's hot as shit. People are really fucking jumping off of stuff onto the next person.
Oh
It's
my God.
so realistic. It's just like, it is fucking awesome. Everybody's sweating and taking off their clothes, but it's okay because it was like,
That's the
it was
party.
amped.
That's
And
the
like
party.
The first night I was like, all right, maybe that was just a one night thing.
Yeah.
No.
You went back and it repeated itself.
Dude, it goes and goes.
Okay.
And goes.
Okay.
And they feed you.
Right.
They feed you so good.
Yes.
They want you to eat.
Yeah.
I apparently was one of the ones that was too small. They fed me. They fed me good.
What's your
I can
favorite?
appreciate
What
that
was your
shit.
favorite thing eating out there?
So I already love plantains,
Uh-huh.
right? Plantanos, fucking favorite. That shit is good. But they make like this rice with like these beans.
Rice and peas.
I don't. Yeah,
Rice
some
and
shit like that. But
peas.
it's so good. It's like you would just be like, oh, rice and beans, But no, the flavor is just like,
Yeah, slap your mama type shit. Hell
It's
yes.
so good.
Love it. Little spice to
Like,
it. Make you be like,
and the
mm.
bodega sandwiches are literally something different. Like,
Yes,
those
'cause-
sandwiches are made
yes.
from a person that loves to make sandwiches.
Cause the chopped cheese and
Yeah,
everything.
remember when that dude went crazy over here?
The chop-
Give me the bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
bacon nuggets and cheese.
Hell yeah. That's fucking crazy, I swear. But on to just about your life, you know what I'm saying? Just growing up, you know what I'm saying? Where do you come from? You know what I'm saying? How did you, come up in your childhood?
So, originally, I was born at home on the couch at my sister's grandma's house in Los Angeles.
Really?
Yeah, I got to be at home,
Interesting.
baby. My mama was like, I'm going to go out. I was like, not
Not
if I beat
today.
you. So, yeah, I was literally born at home on the couch, which is awesome. Still came out pretty healthy and strong.
Yeah.
And then most of my childhood, I grew up between Victorville, Long Beach, Lancaster, and San Pedro.
Mm.
Yeah, so my mom
So
always
how
stayed
is
up
it?
this way, closest to the water.
Right.
And then I lived with my grandma. She's the one that had custody of us, and we were in Victorville.
Right, okay. So how is it in Los Angeles? And considering that you weren't in the city, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
that. You were in other outskirts of Los Angeles, so everybody understand, like, okay, yeah, so look, we did different type
Yeah,
of
I
shit.
was primarily in
We wasn't
Victorville.
all the way into this game.
I officially moved to LA and Long Beach. It was something different
Mm-hmm.
because I was from a place where I could be like, hey friend, hi you guys, all happy, giddy, go lucky. And I remember when I first came out, I went to stay with my auntie Asia in Inglewood,
Mm-hmm.
and I got into a fight with this girl outside of this check cashing place because I said hi. It was a mutual high.
Right.
Because they were staring at me. It was a mutual high to her and her dude. And it became, oh, you trying to talk to my nigga? We'll do. Okay, so what you don't know is that I'm nice as shit, but I
got
fight
these
like
hands.
a grown ass man.
Okay.
Like, I got you.
Okay. I got
Don't
these
let
hands,
this
though.
Smiling, this chipper, this fool you. Let's
Right.
tussle.
Yeah.
Like, it was one of those moments, but it was also a realistic moment. Like, you are in another part of. It feels like the world.
Yeah, it does.
You know, it's a whole
Doesn't that feel
different vibe.
crazy?
You can't
It feel crazy.
trust everybody. You can't be nice to everybody. You can still keep your happy, but you need to be a little bit more protective of who you give that energy of your happy to.
Right. LA is that place. Because, I mean, like, originally, you know what I'm saying, coming from Las Vegas right here, it's like when I got to LA, I was like, what the hell? Why is the energy so fucking off?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why is everybody staring at us like we shouldn't have this, you know,
yeah.
like we're not invited to the
Nobody's
fucking party. You know what I'm saying? How come we can't come to the fucking party? You know what I'm saying? Why is everybody like, okay, well, we got to know you first. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the hell is happening?
Don't give me a chance. How the hell do you expect to know?
Yeah, and it's so funny because the first time I got here, like, man, right hand, my grandfather, he tells me, hey, don't wear that purse. Wear this backpack. I'm like, what you mean, Papa? You know what I'm saying? He's like, I just don't want you to have this problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Because at this time, I was staying on 85th in Vermont. So I guess I was in the Hoover area. And then the A-trays and all that stuff like that. So I'm like, shit, I don't know if I'm at. Wear the purse. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was cute. You know what I mean? So no, wear the backpack. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, I have to wear the backpack. So I'm walking around this backpack and shit like that until an incident happened. And I'm like, oh, they steal from you in cars?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, like dudes are so crazy out here. Like, I mean, literally rolled up on my homegirl. You get what I'm saying? And freaking tried to talk to her. You know what I mean?
Took
She's
her
on the
purse.
outside. Her purse is on her shoulder and shit like that. He grabs her
Snatched
purse
it.
and the dude just drives off. I'm like,
Snatched
was that some scheming
I
shit?
got mugged on the train.
What? And I had to tell her, bitch, let it go. You're gonna get dragged down the street.
Right.
Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It was experiences, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can't do that. And then even with myself, like being on the bus, I'm like, okay, why am I on the bus? Let me get my ass a car. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. The energy is kind of like off until you really meet some good people,
Right.
and you're like, oh, everybody in LA is not like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, whew, bitch. I thought I had to run through all you hoes. You know what I'm saying? I thought I had to run through all y'all. But you're like, oh, you're cool? Okay, well, yeah, I'm on your side. You know what I'm saying? Me too. Like, we think the same. And it's like, man, and then you see how much business that you can, you know, get started out here. And that's like, okay, this is what we came here for. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, man, so like within meeting people, you know what I'm saying, who are some of the people that you've met that you're like, oh my God, thank God that I met this person and I can take these extra steps within my career and, you know, my focus on.
I think my person that I'm really grateful to meet those on the upper scale out here was Omar Goody.
Oh, okay.
So I was running like this bootleg model house because I was doing so many shows and events, and I was running into all these girls coming from different places that were like in shitty situations.
Right.
They're either in shitty situations or they were just afloat, like, you know, and that shit is dangerous.
Yeah, it really is.
But these are girls that I see have potential. So I move them in.
No.
Okay. So I move them in.
Oh my God!
LA
Once again, let me tell you guys.
situations.
Look. This is what I asked her before the show. I said, "What sign are you?" You know what I'm saying? She's totally a Pisces, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, she reminds me of my sister Tiara." Shout out to Tiara. I mean, she does hair and everything like that, but she's like, "Come on, I love everybody. Like all the bottles are people." She's like, "Let's hug." You're like, "No, bro, you don't hug that person right there. Don't hug Hennessy." You know what I'm saying? Hennessy will take you places you don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, she's like, "Why not?" But like, okay, we'll go on a float with Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Come back like, bitch, I don't want to go back with Hennessy. You know? Like I told you don't. You know? So that being a Pisces, you know what I'm saying? That's hilarious that she took everybody in.
So I started running this model house. One of the girls was, she would just like kind of show up to this venue just to be seen. And so we started kind of going with her. And then I noticed, I'm like, everybody used like,
use what
like,
you got
this
to
is
get what you want.
networking. Like, the show Family Time was just like being aired. It was going in good.
Right.
And so I see Omar and I'm like, link, like,
Yeah.
I'm about to link myself and you're not doing anything but trying to be cute. This is a business opportunity. Girl.
Right,
like,
right.
You're not paying attention. And the next thing I know, like, he was allowing me to produce shows in his venues. He was allowing me to collect him comedians.
Oh.
And I'm like, yes, like
That's
bro,
dope.
let's
That's
do
dope.
this.
Because I seen you in some cool ass videos. You know what I'm saying? I seen you. You just
Right.
recently did a video, right?
I just did one on Saturday. We did
with
one
Dags.
on Saturday.
Yeah?
Yeah, with Dags and Coffee Brown Entertainment.
Oh, that's dope. How was
So-
that? How was that?
It was so much fun.
It was,
Yeah.
oh my God, it,
It
was,
was
at the
fun.
Friday house, you know, Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Smokey.
Parker's,
You know,
Uh-huh.
we did the little Miss Parker with the
Shut
little in the
up.
front
We
yard.
have to stand in her line in her spot.
Yeah.
Okay. So
was
when's that
fun,
airing?
man.
When is that airing?
We are not sure what the details yet, but we
Yeah.
should find out.
Yeah. Look, I'm saying stay tuned. Once again, tell them where they
Yeah.
can find you guys at though.
Okay, so I'm Courtney Luv 562. You can find me on Instagram, Courtney Luv 562. You can go check out some pictures that I've posted. I need more work on my nonprofit. I will not lie, that page is.
It's just okay. Mhm.
It's just
If anybody want to help Courtney,
Kiss My Eczema. Either way, you can personally get in contact with me because I do at least pay attention to my messages, if not continue to post on them.
right. And once again, Olivia, let us know.
Okay. Yes, you can find me at OJ the Juice Girl, or you can find our production stock photos at Backburner Productions. That's both on
yeah,
Instagram. So
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
find me on there too. I'll be on it.
she's
Yeah.
on TikTok too, baby.
So look on these things too. Speaking of TikTok, what is some of the music that inspires you to say, you know what? Let me turn this camera on. Let me get into this photogenic mood. You know what I'm saying? What is some of the music today?
Today,
Or you can okay, not today. With some of the music that you choose.
Well, I mean, even today, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm into more. Well, I guess I can't really. It is international. I like some of the Caribbean artists, and I like the African music. I'm starting to get into that.
do
Colombia.
tell.
I do like Davido. I like who sings Joanna. Joanna.
Hey, I love that song.
Yeah,
I don't even know who
yeah.
Burner Boy.
There you go.
There you go.
love it.
That's
But
the
there's
way.
other one. I love
coffee.
coffee.
Oh.
I make them listen to coffee. Like, y'all
Really?
don't listen to this song 'cause I'm
Doors.
getting dressed. Like,
Oh my toss! Look, he said, "Oh, that's some shit." I love that song.
Rapture personally.
Yes.
Comes to me like a rapture.
Yes.
And everybody
Yes.
get captured.
Yeah, and then just like thinking about it, how
Shit.
old is she? You know what I'm
I
saying?
have no idea. She's
Yeah.
looks so young.
Yeah.
So young.
Yeah. And it's so cool because like when she said that song, it was like gratitude is a must. I'm like, oh my god, I love her.
But you know that her, like, they were saying that her, like, you know, City didn't kind of accept the fact because she is
Yeah,
a lesbian.
yeah. What is
So
going
they
on
kinda
with
didn't
that?
accept that. It's like in, you know, in
the history.
foreign cultures and stuff like that. It is.
No, the history of
It's
Jamaica with
Yeah.
with buck breaking.
Yeah.
So they really don't. They frown upon bati boys. They don't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Jamaica's
It's
not
so
really
crazy,
afraid
but
of that.
Sucks.
you know what I say about
I
that?
believe she deserves more credit.
Yeah, she definitely deserves
She
more
does,
credit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And to be shined on because it's like, well, it's. I have like mixed feelings. I'm not even gonna joke. You know what I'm saying? I got mixed feelings because there's a lot of things that opportunities that aren't able with certain people,
Yeah, yeah.
and opportunities because you are who you are. You know what I'm saying, that are able to be done.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that, you know, I feel some, you know, I wouldn't say that I'm mad about it or anything like that, but I think like it's not okay. You know what I'm saying? It should be, everybody should have the same opportunities. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
I feel the same way.
but because of certain things, you know, people get away with things, you know, and people have to, I say, abide by certain laws now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's like, oh man, you know, and it's a big and hard topic, you know what I'm saying? Because I know some people, because one of myself, you know what I'm saying, I've actually been through that situation where I was a part of the community, but due to, like we once again say, it's traumas that we go through in life, you know what I'm saying? And you have to grow up. If you don't fucking grow up, you just don't grow up. You know what I'm saying? And some people grow up and it becomes their real normal lifestyle and they need to, you know, embrace it. And then because they've been given that opportunity to have that chance to, you know, be free to,
Explore,
you know,
yeah.
explore it.
Like,
Yeah.
I've dated
You
girls
know?
myself. Like, I am consider myself
Yeah.
a more
And so that's what I'm
bisexual
saying.
personality.
Exactly. You
At
know?
the end of the day, I always know that I will be with a
Strong
black
man. Yeah.
Like, I will be with the
Yeah.
male species.
And
I
it's
know
like,
that for sure.
people don't know what you've been through to even make you think to even go there.
Right.
Right.
You see what I'm
Want that
saying?
experience or,
Yeah.
you know, or seen something.
Yeah.
It's like, and you start to think,
Yep,
and
or
you start to
being
wonder.
Or just know what you feel inside.
yeah, or have
You
gone
take that
through
chance,
something.
and
You know what I'm
then
saying?
how you might feel after that. Like,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was something that I know growing up was like really scrutinized in my household.
Yeah.
Homosexuality
Oh
was
hell
not
yeah!
accepted.
It was totally not
It was
accepted.
completely looked down upon.
Oh my god! I remember
It
back
was
in the
shunned.
day, shunned on.
It was
I
shunned.
remember I stood in the room. I told my mom. I told my mom like, "Oh mom, I'm gay." Right? She was like, she on the phone like, "What the? Hold up!" Like, you know what I'm saying? It was more like, "Get out of here, girl." You know what I'm saying? With that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. But I'm like, when kids tell their parents stuff, they don't want that shunned off shit. You can just say, man, it's a different way to speak to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, I'm having an identity crisis. You know what I'm saying?
And
Or
they don't say like, "Do you want to talk about that?"
yeah,
Like, don't speak
on
Don't
that.
say that.
Don't say that
Right.
shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you and
Just
then
that's how you feel. Wait, hold on. Why don't
Yeah.
you ask
I
me some
literally
questions?
and that's
Can
what
I
you're
get
really wanting though, because my thing was I was being molested. So I'm like, oh mom, I'm gay. And I'm sure for her to be like, oh, get out my face with this. But I mean, I love my mom, you know what I'm saying? She didn't know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So some parents, what I would suggest, you know what I'm saying, is to open up about it. Okay, well, why would you feel like you are? You know what I'm saying? And what makes you feel this way? Because some people have some shit deep down inside that these parents would be like, are you fucking serious? You know what I'm saying? And that was my thing. It took me to 28 to tell my mom, like, Mom, some man been touching me, you know what I'm saying? And I feel comfortable about it, but it took me to take up psychology to understand the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And taking up psychology was like, oh my God, broaden your horizons. Oh my God, you're not going to die. This man exposed you to thinking that you're going to get killed and he's going to kill your whole family and all this shit like that. And then now I'm so able to be into me to where it's like, oh, this would happen. I can tell other people what happened. Oh yeah, I have my experience with a female, whatever. I like people who are on the, you know, in the LGBT community, stuff like that. But me, I've been there before and I don't condone it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But who you are, who you are. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through it before. Sometimes I have problems. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, that girl, she's so cute. You know what I'm saying? I'd be telling my boyfriend, I'm like, oh my God, she's cute. You know what I mean? And then it's like me just saying that she's cute is okay with just, okay, I got it out of my mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know what we go through. It's like, oh, we're not frowning upon anything or we don't do anything. You don't even know we probably experienced the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But afraid to be ourselves and expose it to other people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of us out there. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, the whole down low community.
Come on, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
Still thriving.
So, yes, down low community is so thriving, and it's so sad for men too because some of them have been touched unwilling. They didn't want to be touched.
Right, and again, back to the book breaking.
You know, they didn't want to be touched,
Exactly.
but it's like, who do I talk to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who do I tell without judgment?
Without judgment.
I had a childhood friend
Yeah.
like that,
Right.
and
Like, who
it
the
was
fuck?
The principal all these years, and none of us knew.
Yeah.
We went to school with this person every day. They came over to our house. Like I said, it was a childhood friend.
Yeah.
And the principal was doing the threats like, well, if you say something, then I'm going to kill you. If you say something, I know your mother, your brother goes here. I know who your mother is. He was doing threats. And then it got to the point where that didn't scare him enough. So he started telling him, like, well, if you say something, they're going to think you're a fag. They're
Yeah.
going to think you're
Fucking
a
up the
boy,
mental.
and they're going to do this to you and that to you. So, yeah, go ahead and tell them. Or you
Yeah.
can keep letting me do what I'm doing. And it was just like, when we found out, it was so fucked up. Because it was like, wow, how many other people has he gotten to? He's a principal of an elementary.
Yep.
Right.
And then to think about this in the black community, just speaking on the black community because I'm black, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak for every other community, but in the black community, it's like, oh, people do shit, and then it's like, put it underneath the rug, don't say nothing.
I say
you know what I'm
that
saying?
all the
Don't say it out
time.
loud.
The family
It's
to
this
be
big
exposed.
carpet. It's this big old rug that a bunch of us families just. Bloop,
Yep,
It's
yep.
this hump, and
Yep.
everybody want to walk over the hump,
Yep.
but it's still there. It's
Yep.
like you got to talk about that hump.
You
That
have
elephant
to.
is
It's
in
not-
the
it's not
room.
going
And it's so
anywhere.
bad because it's like this. People be all pissed off at, okay, you pissed off at a fucking Chris, or you pissed off at Tyrone, or you pissed off at James,
Right.
and they have fucking shit deep down in their body they can't say, so they go out here and do other shit to, you know what I'm saying, rebel.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like you cross over the fact that this is your brother, you know what I'm saying? It could be your mother's brother.
Right.
And then from that point, it's like, oh, we ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna do this with my
Yeah,
brother.
don't
I'm
say
not
that.
gonna do this with the
Are you
family.
lying?
Are you
And
lying?
that's a big
It's
thing
like,
that shuts
why
people
would
out. Are
somebody
you
lie,
lying?
bro? You know what I'm saying? About that. And then these men have to stand up and be like grown ass men. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Here's
You know?
here's my pet peeve. My biggest pet peeve. As a child, I knew not to go in cousin so and so room. Didn't nobody say why though.
Right.
Did nobody never say why? They
Half
just
of the
said
story.
Don't go in
and
there.
then when I'm caught in there, or all of us are caught in there, we just get in trouble. Everybody is getting yelled at, whooped on, but you still ain't telling
Told
us
us
why.
why.
The whole
Yes.
reason is he touched on little kids.
Yes.
So if you would have explained this to somebody, or maybe got the mother out the
House,
house, why
yeah.
is he there with the children?
Exactly.
Why are you sheltering this grown ass pedophile? Because you know what he do. And
Yep.
you don't want him in the community. You don't want him
Right.
by himself. You don't want him out there. So you need to watch him. But you don't deal with the real
Life.
issue.
Yep. You don't want to deal with real life.
Somebody else to
That
send
gets
him.
on my
And then you know what's so
nerves.
sad about that? What's so sad about that too is the fact that some of our parents really have deep down hidden stories. They've been through some shit.
Right.
And then they have this trauma within them that they can't even speak to their kids properly or even understand that, oh my God, this shit is happening to them too, and I can't believe it. They still in that lost mode.
Right.
You know, people have
What's
to
that
get
repressive,
over
like-
shit.
Right.
You know, even if it's to say, listen, Jerry, I can never in my life see you again. And you feel like, because a lot of people stay around people because some people have things that they don't.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, we're a black community. A lot of people be like, man, shit,
Choose
he
your
paid the
peace
bills. You know what I'm
Hello.
saying? He paid the
Hello.
bills. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I mean.
He,
Your peace over
he-
your poison. If
yeah.
he's going upside your
Say
head,
it again.
He's dragging you through the freaking house. You're staying because he owns that house and you live in it. Because he owns that car and you're driving it.
Yep.
When you need to get away from that because he's going to hit you hard one day and you're going to fall and not get up.
Yep. Or you're going to be in that situation continuously, constantly picking yourself up, doing certain things, and being this person in front of these children. And these children look at you as weak. They look at you as
Or they
torn.
think
Yeah.
They
it's
look at
okay
you.
for it to
They
be
think
done
it's
to
okay
them.
for they can do it
All
to
of
them.
that.
And then you have this mental state that, oh well, my mama did it, I do it. Because people don't understand this is a sponge when kids are there.
Yeah.
That's why I be like so pissed off at parents when they discipline their children, and it's like, did you tell that little boy how to sweep?
Right.
If you didn't tell him how to sweep, why the fuck are you whooping his ass?
First of all, why
You
are you
know?
getting angry about a 3-year-old taking a time to tie a shoe?
or something, you know?
If they fucking 3, either do it for them or let them
Teach.
learn.
You have to
Hello.
first do it, because I'd be like, the biggest teacher is experience. So if you have
Facts.
if you first do this, okay, it's like anything they do, like, hey, I'm gonna teach you how to make this bed. This is how I like to make the bed. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I don't have children. I have a godson, so it's so good for me because what I do with him is, I know how, if I do have children, I know how to deal with this in my mind. Because the way I would deal with it is this: I just had you. I don't know you, and you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? This is the me and you and the baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know you. You just got into my world, okay? So I'm finna teach you how to be in my world. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, when you get old enough to really understand, hey, baby, this is how Mama wash the dishes. This is my world.
No full
This is,
level.
you know what I'm saying? This is how I sweep the floor, okay?
Right.
And this is how I make a bed. This is how I fold my towels. This is what I.
You have a blueprint.
Yeah.
This is your blueprint.
Yeah.
You might do things differently as you grow and you learn.
But this blueprint
how
up
mommy did
underneath
it.
this roof,
This
this
how
is the
we do it.
blueprint.
Right.
And a lot of parents don't even think of it like that. They're like, oh, this kid bad, this is that. It's like, well, what have you taught them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are you teaching or are you preaching? A lot of women preach a lot, you know what I'm saying? And they may hate me for saying that, but it's like, come on, we got a lot of preachers out here. And we ain't got no choirs. Okay, ain't no choirs, ain't no church members and nothing like that. Don't nobody want to be a part of that situation. They don't want to be preached to. They want to be taught certain things, you know?
Right.
And that's why I love when I meet people and I'm like, oh my God, I'm a sophosexual. You know? It's like, oh, I'm in love with the intellect. Oh my God, teach me
That
more.
part.
Right.
You know, teach me more.
It is.
So,
Very, like insight on things. You
yeah.
Just like, yes. And I'm that way. I like zone in and just be like, yeah, everything you're saying, I literally hear it, I register it, and I'm trying to figure it out to in a way where my
How can it help
response to
myself?
you
Yeah.
can be nurturing. It
Yeah.
can be enlightening. Maybe you can have an understanding that you didn't have before.
Right.
Because I took out the time to listen to you, what you had to say, and I monitored my response. I was sensitive about it.
Yeah,
know?
yeah. And then that's a good thing too, because a lot of people are insensitive today, only because they don't know how to get to that point, because they didn't, suppress so much angers, you know what I mean, went through so many things, and then it's like, I have this face on and I have to be this person, but in reality, you don't have
And
to be
even
that
if I
person.
am an asshole, like I learned to be apologetic.
Yeah.
Be swiftly
Own your fucking
apologetic.
Yeah,
truth.
man.
Do I
Yeah.
have my moments where I'm just like, you know what?
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna
when
tell
I
you.
raise hell,
I
I'm
mean-
inferno.
Oh, let's
Like,
go.
I'm big on adults don't know how to communicate. You know what I mean? We're
Yeah.
quick to like try to
Communication is important.
teach kids
It's
on.
so
You
important.
can't. Don't cry. Use your words, use your words. But as an adult, you know what I mean, we might not be crying, but we
do
still
some
are acting
shit.
on emotion.
Yeah,
And sometimes our words
yeah.
are flooding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even I tell her all the time, like I'm practicing, like, even in my angry state, it's like I'm trying to choose my words. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm really like, I'm not trying to just spit out, because you cannot take back some things.
You
know what I
cannot,
mean?
yeah.
And then also, I want to convey something to you.
Yeah.
And my message is gonna get lost in translation if you get stuck on one particular word. So
thing,
now I
yeah.
gotta, you know what I'm saying? That's not what the hell I meant, but you're stuck on that one goddamn
Yeah,
word. Like, okay, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, adults have to really like
Learn to
how to
communicate.
talk to each
Yeah.
other, and really also learn how to argue with each other. Like, I really
Yeah.
think that couples really have to learn how to argue. It's no such thing as no perfect relationship. You're going to go through things, but you have to learn how to be able to get emotional, not
And
react as much, and
exactly.
then communicate. You
Right.
gotta give each other time to speak. You know what I mean? Ladies, y'all not gonna like this, but you gotta let some niggas walk out the room. You can't let. I want to know right now. You gotta let him go.
Yeah.
Because he gonna turn around and he
Sometimes
gonna
the best
baby boy
thing
your
is-
ass, and then you
Okay.
gonna be looking like,
Why
Jody,
did
why you
he do
did
this?
He
Right.
didn't hit you
And
because
he ain't
tried
gonna
to get
fuck you
out.
and want some tacos.
And vice
He
versa.
gonna really leave.
And vice versa, nigga. Like, and vice versa
Shit.
on the guys too. Like, you have to. It's a tone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a woman. I'm a dominant woman. I
Yeah.
like to be submissive to the right
Yeah.
alpha male. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But you can't
Facts.
just talk at me.
Yeah.
You can't
yeah.
talk at me. You know what I
talk
mean?
to me
You
like
can
I'm
talk
human. Don't talk
to
at
me. You know what I mean?
Right.
You still might raise your tone. I like a nigga put me in my place. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
The right way, I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't embarrass me. Don't try to belittle me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah.
not your child.
Yeah.
I'm a woman at the end of the day.
Right, right.
So,
I'm your
you know what I mean?
equal.
So, I ain't perfect. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
still learning. But I think adults need it's psychology at the end of the day.
That's the truth.
It's psychology.
That's the truth,
You know?
because
But it's just,
when I tell you, a lot of men are emotionally traumatized by certain things, and then it has to do a lot with their mothers, you know what I'm saying, or their fathers, or
Yeah.
having both parents being very strict, or certain things like that. It's like, man, listen to this. Everybody's not the same person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If everybody was the same person, there would be no such thing as fucking DNA. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And it's just fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? So from that point, everybody has a different fingerprint. All this other shit, then that means, you know, we're not the same people. So don't continuously put people in groups and stages of, or groups
Right.
and stages of who they are or what they are.
You
know
have
what I'm
to be
saying?
willing to want to get to
Know
learn
a
somebody.
person.
You have to have
Right.
that willpower to be like, okay, I want to get to know you. I don't know you.
Right.
But I'm willing
To know
it's a
you.
lifestyle. It's not
Right.
gonna happen tomorrow. I ain't gonna know you by tomorrow. I ain't gonna know
Right.
you by the end of today. But if I'm willing to get
To know.
to learn you and to know you, let's do it.
Right.
Man.
And then it's like understanding that what
gotta
you
wanna be
do
healthy for somebody.
prior, this is what I be telling people all the time. It be so funny to me. What you do prior to me, I don't know of. I
Right.
don't know what you ate yesterday. I don't know who you dated the week before.
Right.
So when you with me, why would you bring up something or we spark a conversation about a situation that I had no knowledge of, or I don't know who these people are.
Right.
So I'm not going to talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you,
Right.
it's just like creating a new story or a new book. When you get a journal, you have a new page, a fresh page. Why do people bring in other emotions to a relationship or to a meeting when, or, you know, you have preconceived notions about this person before even knowing them,
Right.
because either they may look like the girl you used to talk to, or a situation you may have been in, or whatever. It's like you stop yourself from opportunities because you continuously compare shit to what you used to go through.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
And it's so funny. It's like, I tell people all the time, you get to that routine thing to where you go to work and you keep going, you make a right, you make a left, you make a right, you make a left. Instead of you waking up in the morning and you going to work that way, go to work, make a left, make a right, U-turn, go down the street and go see some shit. And you
Right.
might, you know what I'm saying, network and see a whole new world out there.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You may just bump into something or somebody that you like, damn. If I would have made a left yesterday, shit, I probably would have had some more money today. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
But today is the day that I get this money. So I'm gonna make another left tomorrow and then make a right and then, you know, get down that street. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, so when it comes to relationships, I say befriend the person first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
Get to know them. When you get into a relationship or have a conversation with somebody, today is like they be like, well, I have to fuck first to see if I like the person. I was like, what kind of dumb shit is that? This girl told me, girl, I have to fuck first to see if I like the person, because if he got a little dick, I can't fuck with him. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
That's not.
Okay. But we have an over sexual generation right now.
I ain't gonna lie.
Where
that
this
might
is
be a
how
deal
we're thinking.
breaker. I'm not gonna lie.
See, it's a deal breaker.
I didn't say I needed to fuck him first to see if I like him. I'm just saying, if I invested all this time and I'm
so
like,
does
really
the size of them matter? So does the size matter?
It's look, okay.
No,
Give it to us. The size matter.
I say size doesn't matter because
She's a lie. Okay.
Okay. We're keeping it real. This is a barbershop talk. We're going to keep it real.
She's a lie.
Being a woman.
I'm not going to say it has to be huge, but size does matter. It's girth.
Is that for your security?
No. I didn't say anything about length. I'm just saying there's different parts of the size that matters.
Yeah.
If you have something that is just so little in circumference and it's like a tampon. What the fuck?
Wait.
I'm not finna sit here and pretend like
I can't fuck a tampon. I don't want to fuck a tampon. Okay, we got it. We do not want to fuck a tampon.
By the little
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, because there's some that might surprise you as far as like the length might not matter with what they do and the angles and how it might curve or whatever. So I'm not gonna say length, but size does matter, because girth,
baby,
minds, emotions,
all that matters. We wasn't talking about that shit.
And see, that's where we are today. We are at a point where today is like physical.
No,
everything's fucking physical.
But
you know what I'm saying?
That a person has a spirit, and that spirit can be perfectly connected
to yours. Yes.
But you didn't give it a chance.
But that was the question, though.
She just
does
asked a
size
question
matter?
about size. I'm not talking about relationships. Of course, all of that matters. If I'm spiritually connected to you, physically, that's already in there too, baby. All that electricity, all that chemistry, and
okay. So say if you see somebody, right, and then you meet them, and then you don't get to that point yet, and then you really like them, and then you really like them. Oh my God, you like them. It's like, oh my, every time you see them,
it was a deal breaker. I'm trying to be honest right now.
Oh, so she's saying it. It's a fucking deal breaker, bro.
That is
deal breaker.
He didn't know how to work it, or what?
That is like, dang.
Did he know how to work the?
When I tell you,
does the motion matter?
Look. When I tell you the commercial was longer than the experience.
Oh,
a commercial. A commercial.
He was excited. He was excited.
Bullshit. You got a kid.
Okay.
You got a whole kid. You had a lot of practice.
Yeah, they probably loved each other.
That was some bullshit.
I just met somebody kind of
whatever.
But then,
he probably had a lot of money.
Did
he have a lot of money?
Penis size, but guys be like,
I was young.
Size. Vaginas have different sizes.
Yeah,
too.
some bitches is deep.
That matters.
Some bitches is very
that
deep.
Does
and
matter
very
too.
Deep and steep.
See?
I mean, that matters too.
Size matters is a mutual phrase, but people just usually point it towards the most.
When it comes to that, though, I'm not really worried about the inside. You know, I take care of the outside.
Okay, well, we're on that level right there. we're gonna get to the end of the show.
Got wide open spaces. And some people got that tight and right. That
you know what I'm saying?
Where the condom go? Like,
yeah,
you know.
Some people, that's squirt and burp, I guess.
Guac 2000.
Like, oh my God, it was like,
I didn't realize it. Some people got the yipper gripper.
You feel me? So look, because we're talking about that right now, we're gonna get almost to the end of the show right now. When you guys are in y'all alone time, okay, having y'all little moments, and you'll have your boyfriends not there and stuff like that, you need some. What is your 3 top porn topics that you look at?
So, let me.
Look, she's like, let me go to my archive. It was this morning.
On my home screen.
It was this morning.
It's on my home screen.
Oh my God.
Off top, I love the image of a beautiful, thick, masculine black man. Dawning over me.
Okay.
That shit right there smells good. Oh gosh.
So what would that topic be?
I like to look at that image.
What would that name of the topic be? Big black man?
No I guess.
Big black
You
man.
can type in anything and get something.
You can.
But then
Nah.
I like threesomes. I
Mine
like
is
to watch
ebony
the interaction.
threesomes.
Okay, wait. Hold on. We gonna get to you, Olivia. Hold on, wait. Okay, wait. You
Mutual.
say big black man. You say threesomes.
I like that dawning over where he's just like, I'm about to
work. He's
I
like a
love that
gorilla and shit.
Yeah,
I got you.
Like my boyfriend is 6'5", and I'd be like, hey.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
like, yeah.
Just hovering,
Right?
you know what I mean?
But then the threesome things, I'm on board with that, and I've also been in polys, so I know that it's a beautiful thing. At the end of the day, everybody gets to where they need to be.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So her
And
three.
then
What's your?
I like the girl on girl. I think that shit is enticing because sometimes it's like I didn't know that part of me would do that. Let me try that. Shit.
Right.
That shit is educational. It is fucking informative. You gotta
really
watch
is.
it.
You have to. What is your three?
My three. Okay, so one of the title is Hot Trainer. And it's
Hot Trainer.
Yes, it's ebony threesomes. It's definitely not two black girls, so they tricked me. It's only one questionable black girl and a Spanish girl, and then it's a black trainer.
Okay,
it's the black trainer. No, I don't like the guys. I don't like the guys. I just there's in particular. And then there's this one with Jasmine. I forgot her last name, and then Pinky, and then this one guy. That's like my go-to. But okay, this is. Don't judge me.
No judgment.
Don't judge me.
No
okay?
judgment.
Don't judge me.
No judgment.
Plug your ears.
No judgment in the barbershop.
You take off your phones. Okay, so there was this one time that I was with my friend and her friend, and this guy was questionable.
It was
this
not
guy,
me, for the
no,
record.
it wasn't her. It was definitely not her.
Okay.
And this guy was questionable, and he was like, talking about some tranny stuff or whatever, and like. I'm not into it, but he put on this video, and there was this one in particular. She was really pretty in the beginning, and then she whipped it out, and it was like really big. I was like, whoa, shit, what the fuck's about to happen? And she did her thing, and I was like, okay, put it like this. Remember when all the men were talking about Young Ma and how that one line that she used, how she was,
whatever. Yeah, she used the strap.
Okay, so that's how I felt. I was like, I questioned myself, like, how am I supposed to feel about how she doing this nigga right now? Am I supposed to feel like the nigga how he be feeling looking at the women do it?
Right.
Or am I supposed to feel like a woman looking at it? How do I feel about this? I'm telling you,
that is some shit.
Like, how could you enjoy that if you have to think that much through it?
Because
she probably think about this. If you have a guy because she probably be like,
I'm not
sexually
into that. I'm like, I like men. I like.
But what if a guy asks you to?
I like straight man.
But what if a guy asks you to?
It was so.
But what if a
weird.
guy asks you to use a dildo on him, and you'll be the woman?
He's not my man.
See,
he's not my man.
I'm gonna stand strong.
He's not my man.
Say
he's not my man.
Bend that ass over and I just playing.
I'm gonna stand strong and say that I've crossed some boundaries, but I've crossed these boundaries with intentions to know I'm never gonna fight with no nigga over my nigga.
Right.
So if you let me jab you in your
ass,
we won't be together.
Right.
I can guarantee you that. Because if I gotta come home and fight a fucking 7-foot nigga over my, I'm opting out. I'm good.
Yeah, I can't.
I got hands.
I can't.
But I'm not that good.
I can't honestly say
right?
I have not had my feelings hurt like that. I've had my feelings hurt in a lot of relationships.
But never that.
I've only dated one girl. I've only dated one girl. She definitely hurt my fucking feelings, bitch. She's a whore.
We are just too emotional to date.
She was a whore.
Women can't date each other for real. It's too fucking emotional.
That's what we can't. That's why I couldn't do it.
Too fucking emotional.
I couldn't
but
do
you
it.
have one more topic. Give us the last one. Give us the last topic. That's your porn topic.
I did give you three. That was three.
What was the three?
The first one was the trainer. See, you making me see why you put me on the spot. The trainer with the questionable black girl and the Spanish girl, and then the second one was the one with Jasmine something and Pinky.
Okay, yeah.
And
then the last one was
that ain't on my list though. That ain't on my list though. It was just
long and long.
But listen, you guys, we appreciate you all. We appreciate you all coming on the show today and speak on the Chop It Up Barbershop Talk.
I got one more thing that I really wanted to say.
Go ahead, baby.
And I know you don't remember this is why I'm about to say it.
What?
So when I was going to dental school, I was like 19, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember we would go out. Mm-hmm. I was not old enough to go out.
Right.
I would use your ID
you're
to go out
fucking
because
right.
you were already 21. I remember that shit.
Oh my God! Look, don't tell us. I love. Look, it was so crazy to the point to where, like, look, you know how you got a homegirl, you're like, oh my god, how did you make it here? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, you want to get in? Like, okay, we can't leave her outside. Okay, yeah, take mine. You know, we just slide it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I don't condone it right now.
I do. I did it all the time.
Look, I'd rather you use mine.
back
Look, I'd
in the
rather you use
day.
mine than get a fake one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So yeah.
Like, oh, you're gonna be able to get it. You're good.
You're
I'm like,
good.
okay.
I got you. Like, look, just stand right here. A little pass it off.
Right.
The
There
whole
we
pass
go.
off, okay?
It
So-
worked. It worked every time. Though.
That's some real shit. Connected, okay?
Connected.
But yeah, once
Back
again,
in
you
the
guys,
day.
well, thank you for watching. Speak on it. Chop It Up Barbershop Talk. Yeah,
Chop
I'm
it
your
up,
host,
barbershop.
Annie
I
B.
love it. I'm
You know what I'm
so
saying?
proud.
I'm your host, Annie B. Thank you guys for watching. And like I say all the time, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Get in tune to me. Get in tune to the show. If you ever want to get a part of or know a part or get in tune, like I said, www.what'syourfade.com or on all platforms, What's Your Fade. Okay? And we're going to take it out with them, giving us one more time their ats and where you can find them. And then we'll see you guys next week on Speak on It. Chop It Up Barbershop Talk. Let us out, you guys.
All right, so I'm Courtney. That's Courtney Luv. Remember, the Love is LUV562_Sheree. And then you got Kiss My Eczema. Remember, our motto is Kiss My Eczema or Kiss My Ass. I love that. Oh my God.
And I'm Olivia Jordan, aka OJ the Juice Girl. Or you can find our production stuff on Backburner Productions on IG.
Yeah, let's go. See you guys next week.